What's going on, family? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of K9Talk podcast. I'm your host, DJ.
Jamie from JT Francis.
Sid from Restaurant Bulls.
JoJo from South Cac Exotics.
That's what's up, man. Well, today, y'all, today's topic probably gonna hurt some feelings, y'all. It's gonna ruffle some feathers. People gonna take it the wrong way, but it is what it is. One thing about us, we're gonna keep it 100 with you here at K9Talk podcast. We ain't gonna pull no punches. We ain't gonna try to pull the wool over your eyes. We're gonna let you know how it really is in this world of not only being a dog breeder, but just being a dog owner. The things that you need to think about before, if you are and you're trying to upscale what you're doing now, or even you're trying to start, man, this is going to be the podcast for you. So with that being said, before we start, I want to ask y'all something. Can we get personal with it today, y'all? What I want to answer y'all is, I got a question I want to hit y'all with. And it's going to kind of get personal. And I want y'all to think about that before we even start, because it's going to be with how you might deal with your significant other, your kids, your friends. That's what we're going to speak on today. I know it. Listen, the reason I bring this up, right, because my wife, she pulled me to the side the other day. Listen, okay, I'm going to give y'all an example. My wife pulled me to the side the other day. Before COVID, before I got deep in the dog breeding, we used to do a lot of traveling. You know what I mean? Taking cruises. You know what I mean? Me and my wife flying out. Well, it's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm content with what I'm doing, but at the same time, too, she like, hold up. You doing this and that with the dogs, you making content.
What about me?
What about me? Mm-hmm. And I don't think a lot of people out there are really talking about that, because people look at the dog breeding, but they don't realize the other parts of your life is going to affect.
It's a lot to come.
It's a lot. So I want to keep it real today, man. And if y'all can share a little testimony, something personal, somebody in your life, or something, just share. Let them know what it really comes with this, other than all the glitz and glamour.
I'll tell you this. Let's see. In my situation, let's say, it's a lot to come with it, because first of all, if you're doing this thing full time and it's something you believe in, your passion, you're going to put that in front of a lot of things. Unfortunately, it's going to be the people that's around you, because in the dog business, in the dog game, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time. There's no vacation. There's no hanging out with friends. It's none of that. The friends you have got to have dogs. And that's just the way it goes, because you don't got no other choice. That's just what it is. If you pick the dog game, then you got to hang around people who got dogs. You got to be into the dog business. You can't even go hauling. You got to go on dog shows. You ain't got no time to go on vacation. It's just what it is. I haven't been on vacation 2 or 3 years. Shit, my old lady bitching like hell. But shit.
Now I know y'all went on a little something, but how you sneak off when y'all do? Because you got to keep your wife happy. You know what I mean? Who's backing you up when you do?
I mean,
who you got to call for?
I got my son. He helps out. He helps out. He kind of shaky a little bit.
Okay.
But he kind of shaky, but he kind of got to make it work.
And they don't realize that this is your love, this is your passion, but everybody around you ain't gonna have that same love.
Nah, because people don't understand it too. A lot of people also can be selfish, because they don't want to. You got if a motherfucker like support you or whatever, and you been there before you did this dog thing, they gotta let you do you. You're gonna come back and loop around, but you on a mission right now. So the people around you should be like, you know what? I see what the fuck he got going on. Let him chase his dream.
With this dog game, just like with any other part of life, any endeavor, you really got to have a strong circle around your team of people, because for the most part, I'm pretty sure y'all can say most people gonna be like, man, F them dogs.
Yeah.
F them dogs. What about you, Sid, man?
After so many times of picking up poop and pee and all that stuff, it get old real quick. I say you just gotta, got a significant other, you got a old lady or whatnot. They just gotta be tuned in just as much as you.
Gotta be a dog person.
Yeah. I mean, my old lady, same way with Jamie, like shit. She want that me time too,
Yeah.
Me on my hand, I board my dogs. So,
okay.
I board my dogs. If I don't board them, if I ain't gone too long, I might put them at my mama or daddy house. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I can trust. But every time I board mine though.
A lot of people don't realize that, especially depending on the breed type you got. Because like a Frenchie or a bully, you can find somebody. There's a lot of companies that will board your dog, so you can go a week or two a month if you want to pay for that service. Mm-hmm. But when you got aggressive type dogs like mine, and then you got 8, 9, 10 of them, you might be able to find. Yeah. You might have about 10 boarding service. You might have to put one dog in each place.
Right. See, luckily I ain't in that situation like y'all. Y'all double digits. Now I'm still single digits, so
So you do got some people that will help you. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? And where that come from is
that's family.
Because they family.
Yeah, that's family. I mean, anytime it's been plenty times I don't call Jamie like, hey, I leave my dog over there for a day or two. He'll do it. People I can trust.
So that's something people should think about too before getting into this. What is your personal life like? What are the things you're gonna want to do? And will you have assistance in helping you when you can't take care of these dogs, y'all?
Cause your life gonna change. Your life gonna change because dogs is like kids, but kids tends to grow up. Dogs don't. Yeah. So
same thing you're gonna be doing at 3 months, you're gonna be doing that 3 years. No difference, really. No different. Hopefully you just got that motherfucker trained and listen to you a little bit better, but what about yourself, man?
That's something to hear. Y'all married men,
Oh yeah, you're single.
Yeah, I ain't married, but with me it's time with the kids, because you either gonna be extremely tired or you're gonna have to miss a little bit of stuff. You can't, if they in the extracurriculars, you probably can't make everything, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Or you gotta make sure you get them in the building, or you gotta make sure if you ain't got the facility type thing, you gotta make sure your dog's straight every day. So if you miss it, you leave them out there and it's too hot, well, you're gonna be in trouble.
You're dealing with a situation right now. You got your daughter birthday.
Yeah, my daughter birthday. Happy birthday!
Shout out to you. Shout out to
you. You gotta squeeze that dog life in, man. I've been running all day.
But people don't realize, man, this is really 365 days a year, man. Like, just because somebody dies, just because you got overtime at work,
they shit don't mean a damn thing.
Them dogs don't care.
Nah, they don't care, man. Yeah. But see, what people don't understand, though, man, this shit come with a sacrifice. We in this dog game, man. We in it to win it. We all thinking like, what? This is our last shot. Yeah. We got them. We doing it right. We selling dogs. We got them hustling. People who love us, you gotta support us. Shit, we out here trying to grind. We trying to trying to make the best. We trying to do what it do. Yeah. Shit, you gotta be with us. This is our last shot, goddamn it. Shit.
And you gotta look at it like that, though, man. What keep you going sometimes?
But even though you talk like that, you still gotta reinforce that. Well, how many other times with the people around you?
Shit,
because you've been doing this for years.
Over and over and over. I tell them you gotta believe it. Don't give up. I know it. Hey, I know it in 15 years.
Believe in the cowboy. Believe in me.
That's the one right here.
It's over the horizon, man. We about to win. Finding new rider. Now, I want to ask something about you because, like you said, we're married, so we got wives who, at the end of the day, they done signed the agreement up. So they ain't got no choice. If I bring another dog home, hey, you gonna be mad for a day or two. I might go in the other room, but this dog ain't going nowhere. Yeah, but you single. I know you. I don't know how you get girls. How is that? Explain to a single guy who might still want to be out there meeting girls. Are every girls into the dogs over the years that you've been with?
Nah, it ain't been no. I know you got a dog or nothing like that. But yeah. If I'm gonna deal with you, you better like dogs. You know what I'm saying? Eventually I'm gonna dog you in. I'm gonna teach you some stuff. You gonna have to help out.
So as a single man, you gotta get that reinstated. You gotta get that off top.
That's on the pay application.
That's on the resume.
Do you love dogs? That's gonna be one of the first questions I ask.
Got it. Because they say you're welcome to litter. How long is she gonna be before you be able to take her on a date with a fresh 4 or 5 puppies? Where realistically, where can you fit a date in? You just drop 4 or 5 litter.
4 weeks.
Yeah, I almost
Pushing 5.
I'd say 3.5, 4 weeks. Yeah.
Once
I get them to 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 hours feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right in there, you can wiggle something.
That's a quick date though.
Yeah. You gotta feed them.
That's
Take
the
the
best
bath in
place
the
to
air.
go.
You know what I'm saying? You got 6 to 8 hours to play around. You know.
Now when you get to 6 to 8 weeks, now you can go.
Yeah, you good then.
You can spend a night.
Yeah.
You can go somewhere.
If I'm with me, you come on over here.
You said you might just have to come home to
We gonna
shit you gotta clean up.
We gonna lay that down. We gonna lay that down, baby.
That's what's up, man. 'Cause everything I learned from dogs, I picked it up organically. I didn't pay nobody. I didn't go to nobody and like, let me get up under you and learn the game. It's just already in me. You know what I mean? Because like I say, my dad growing up, he bred Doberman Pinschers. That started my love for dogs. So I always had dogs. So this was kind of, even growing up, I wanted to be a veterinarian at one time in my head. So this was kind of like the natural step progression of where I always wanted to be in life. I just didn't know how to get there.
I was kind of the other way. I asked questions. Like, I always was around dogs, but I didn't know the breeding side of dogs until I started breeding bullies.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of games from raising cane, Candy, Charlotte, North Carolina. So, asking those questions. It's still, I'm 15, 16 years in, and I still learn something new every day.
Did you pay for any of it?
No, I ain't pay for nothing.
Because people love to say the game to be sold, not told. And I hate that saying sometimes because that's some bullshit.
Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't pay for it because I did spend money with them.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I spent money with them.
Yeah, like you say, you spend money with them. You whoever you spending money with should be better. I ain't gonna say better than you at it, but I like the people that's been the experience.
Right.
I learned from Jamie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of who got me on the luxury exotic style dogs, Frenchies, bullies. But with me, when I started, a book. You know what I'm saying? Was Michael Huff. You know what I'm saying? Bully Breeders Handbook. That kind of just, it started. You know what I'm saying? It's like it gave you just the base. You know what I'm saying? It gave you enough. Okay, this is what started. Kind of, but you gotta take it further than that,
right?
Because you only gonna learn by experience. I can sit here and talk to somebody all day long, and you know what I'm saying. Either you gonna listen or you not. And if you don't, you're in trouble. That's
just basically like if you're in the game. It's like if you're in the game and you've been there for a while, you're gonna make mistakes, but like you said, that's how you're gonna learn, and you're gonna learn more as you progress. Have your the love for the dogs. Thirst in you, you're gonna keep pushing and picking up different stuff. So you're gonna make mistakes.
Well, let me ask you this: is that something y'all would do? Would y'all? I believe in helping. I definitely believe in helping, but this day and age, especially after COVID and everybody was getting the PPP loans, you had a lot of people coming to this game breeding dogs just off of what they seen, the outer exterior. And them are the people that people are making bank off of because they understand that they ain't gonna know nothing. Because y'all, and y'all, from y'all understanding, what is the average? How long does the average breeder who just gets into it last? Who don't keep going? Y'all know the estimate?
I gave them 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
It's actually 3. 3 years, the average for the average person that if it ain't in them to really be in it, they ain't gonna be in it. Yep. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about this dog game is, and y'all can probably attest to it, for every one person you see blow, 1,000 people ain't make it.
Yeah, but that's just how the rap game.
That's it.
Same time.
That's where the love come in there. Because guess
you
what?
Gotta keep pushing.
Guess what? You ain't gonna blow. I'm gonna tell you right now. It ain't gonna happen right on. Especially your first look. It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you. I don't care what you got.
Why ain't people keep it 100 like that though? Because I'm pretty sure y'all done been to shows or y'all know of people that even got YouTube platforms and like they get people under the comments, boy, them dogs looking good. You like, boy, they lying to you. You know what I mean? Like, why, you know what I mean? Like, why ain't we keeping it real?
Just to follow. I mean, you know, man, it's the clout chasing. It's the, you know, it's
this day and age. That's what it is. It's the clout chasing. It's the hype man. It's this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
and you got that, but you got cats that deserve it too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cats out here working, man. I done did the 5 years I've been in it. I've seen guys create some amazing dogs. Like right now, it's beautiful right now. You know, it's just they the market low and all that, but just the dogs that's out here, just hell, you can go anywhere now. Find some good
But you know
dogs.
what? That's a good thing now that I like about the bully game too. It's not just like one or two heavy hitters over the game. You can go to like your damn neighborhood with the drug dealers, the crackheads, and you can find you a bully that can compete in the ring.
Yeah.
They all around.
Ain't got the name.
excellent quality too.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil advocate. Y'all don't think that's a negative way of thinking? Because yes, okay, we love everybody doing good. But what about these dogs are being produced that ain't functional, unhealthy, and people ain't finding no homes for it?
That's my thing. That's what my niche on the bullies. That's really why I got out of it. Reason being is you got, when I started, you just had ABKC and I think IBR or ABR 1 or 2. Now you got them 10, I don't know how many registries now.
Yeah,
You can go and register any dog. You know, you can mix these two dogs and call it a bully or call it whatever you want. You know, that was my reason for getting out of it. Because now you ain't really looking at the health of the dog. Now you're just trying to clout chase and trying to create your own thing. And I ain't knocking nobody trying to create their own lane.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, what about the dog?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I got out of the bullies.
Yeah, I feel like they don't need to be ran back to Frenchies. You know, because I feel like you got what you need to work with. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody trying to create that next wave. So it don't matter if it's gonna die in a year. You know? I
just seen some. I don't know if y'all seen it, man. I should have sent it to the group chat, man. Have y'all seen the fluffy bullies?
I don't know part of it.
Well, no, I seen that fluffy bully actually in Greenville. Y'all remember the dog show you went to with the War of the Exotics. There was a dude there from Georgia, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This motherfucker looked nice. It was a fluffy bully. He was like, I'm the first. Matter of fact, y'all know what? I'm gonna find that little clip because I got a video of it. I'm gonna put it in here, y'all. He said he was the first one. He's out of Georgia. Yeah. A fluffy bully. I ain't got it for y'all. Y'all see it in the video. I'm gonna post a clip of it. But this was what, 2-3 years ago? So they've been working on it. Fluffy bully's been out there.
Yeah. I just seen the other day and that just blew my mind. I'm like, now fluffy bully.
What you putting in it? What you put in there?
You know what I'm saying?
But y'all don't think like the fluffy bully and the hairless Frenchie, y'all don't think that comes from breeders pushing dogs instead of the pet home or the people that just want a nice dog but create new breeders? Y'all don't see nothing wrong in that?
I mean, how you come up with a standard if you're gonna keep doing it? If you're gonna keep doing it, you know, you never get your breed respected like that. Right. If there's no standard, then just out here doing anything, man.
But at the same time too, though,
I'm gonna start doing bullies and poodles.
But but at the same time, because exotics was created off that. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they came far enough already. You know what I'm saying? Like you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need to see no
But it's somebody out there that said they can create something that's better than that. So they went from this somebody that's out there thinking it. Now it comes with a lot of bullshit because there's a lot of sacrifices got to be made. But when you got the exotics, then you got micros. So you got somebody say, you know what? I got something better than that I can do. Nanos. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It got to stop somewhere, but
it needs to stop now.
That's what I'm saying. It just, to me, it seems like there's just, you know, and I hate to say it because I'm a breeder too, there's way too many. There's way too many. Way too many dogs are being produced.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a fact.
People ain't really looking at it.
And I'm just like
the health and science part of that. That's the They ain't looking at this. You know, they're just like me. I started out scatterbreeding like hell. Wasn't following no page.
Okay, I play devil advocate. So I think it's two sides to that too.
I mean, yeah.
Because like it's a lot of dogs, right?
Yep.
Like you saying, you gotta stop breeding like it's too many dogs. Hell, motherfuckers ain't stop fucking. It's a lot of goddamn humans. Listen, and I hate to make that comparison, but shit.
When will you be able to call it an exotic? That's an exotic bullet.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? But I can sit here and say that's a beautiful A1 German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Because it's a standard. Just like Frenchies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a standard for the, you know what I'm saying? It's stop. That's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Know?
But that's what the registries fucking up at, because now people want whatever they created, the registry gonna want to say, okay, we're gonna go with something like this right here. And that's why I feel like the bullet game what he was talking about, because the registries is starting to suck anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Now when you're doing that, you adding all third, they doing like might take an old English bulldog and breed it to a damn Frenchie and come up with some crazy shit, missing all the fucked up genes and bad characteristics together.
Man, that's what you're getting. That's why you're getting all these double
The problem
biologists.
is because everybody think they want to be able to try to create that next, they want to be that next superstar.
Agreed.
They don't have
the cap, what they call that? Ain't that the cap or the what they call it?
That cap like front, man.
The question is, do the registry make too many dogs? Right? Because it's the registries that keep accepting the bullshit and people keep correcting the registry. If people only go with one, like AKC, like with the Frenchies, it's AKC, that's it.
Yeah.
You got CKC on some other shit, but AKC just recognized like ain't no goddamn other bullshit.
Yeah.
When you go buy a Frenchie, it's AKC. Now when you go buy a bullet, I might have a girl dog that's like ABR. You might have a boy dog that's IBR.
Yeah.
We got to figure this shit out.
Well,
like
you can cross register. Let's do a register. Now that ABR usually accept, other registries, they usually accept it, but UKC, you can't do that.
Okay, but so do you agree that's what some of the flaws that's going on, because all these registries accepting like different registry, but they having different dogs underneath these registries. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's the problem with current for is like creating bad dogs.
I mean, you can't tell me a standard. You can't show me a standard. You're right, because it ain't good. There ain't no reason.
That's what it is.
It ain't standards in.
As far as
American Bully is.
Well, yeah, okay, but then you got extreme American. Which American? Which style? You got American, the pocket style. You got standards.
Well, you got. They got standards for the bullies. To me, anyway, whether it be standards, pocket, exotic, extreme. But when you get into the nano and all that, I don't know.
Then it just fall under hybrid bull.
Yeah, see, I don't know about all that. That'll be a whole nother wave that I ain't even touched on.
Yeah. That's what it'll say. It'll say hybrid bull.
Yeah, but that's the question I was just thinking to myself, is having too many registries can be a fault.
Well, that was my biggest issue with it. Is like, I got all my bullets was UKC, which ABR, if I'm not mistaken, they accepted UKC.
Yeah.
But then now you got
ABKC.
ABKC.
This one. Yeah,
ABKC. And ABKC and UKC went hand in hand. And then because that was a pit bull terrier, but it was transitioning over to like the American Bully.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then you had ABR coming. You had IB, International Bully, something.
See what I'm saying? So you have
ICBR.
You have a registry out the registry that's fitting everybody's needs.
Yeah.
But the AKC with Frenchies, it's only one.
Like I said, at the end of the day, man, I love the bullies, man. But that was the main reason for me getting out of them. Was that, and then the other thing was like how the market was. I seen how the market was flowing. I'm like, shit. I want to stay with the exotics and keep goddamn knocking the damn breed down, or do I want to goddamn switch over and Frenchie's goddamn jump? And I see that when I seen, and that's what I wanted to bring up too. When I seen, I ain't gonna call the dude name, but dude showed me He made $100,000 off his stud. That's really what changed me over.
I remember when you told me so.
Yeah, I'm going Frenchies. Hey, you know, I used to say, "Well, Frenchies, I ain't never get no goddamn Frenchies. I ain't never get
It
no
was fucked up, man. This lady tried to get me 2 of them back in the days in Liz.
Yeah.
And I said, nah, they ugly. I ain't want it. And I didn't even know they was selling like 5,000-6,000 there, if not more.
Man, he showed me a receipt book where he wrote receipts for everybody. And he showed me $100,000 worth of receipts. Well, he done made off of this stud. This stud, I ain't gonna say he was hot at that time, you know, I guess. But off puppies, off stud fees, $100K. And I'm like,
just the Frenchie game was different.
Yeah.
It was you and dog. I had a motherfucker buy the dog, told me 80,000. And that was then. That was then. I had all type of shit, man, 60,000. Like the Isabellas now. Isabellas like before the COVID, $25,000, $30,000. Now 4,000.
It's going back up though.
Yeah.
Because I just got quoted I think $12K for Isabella and Tan or Isabella Fluffy Big Rope female for $12K. It's the registries. And at the end of the day, it's the money hungry registry. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
and they ain't asking for no pictures.
It's too much money.
You sending $30, $40, $50 to register your dog, they'll give a fuck what it is. You know? Bam, send it out. Bam, send it out. Ain't nothing wrong. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with creating your own wave. But goddamn, like,
that's what I say. When is it stopping? When you gonna stop at a point? You know what I'm saying?
You know, like shit.
So all these new breeders and people trying to help and create new breeders is really, y'all would say, stem from all these different registries. Because I guess if the registry wasn't there, a lot of people wouldn't be able to breed.
It wouldn't make no money.
Wouldn't make no money.
Because the average person gonna want paperwork.
That's just like you were saying back, I can't remember episode 2 when you was talking about how your Rottweilers and German Shepherds and Great Danes, Dormers, all them, they extinct now because you got all these other registries popping up and like, damn, I want that kind of dog. I want this dog now. Those are the ones that's getting pushed in the media and pushed, on social media and all that stuff versus the.
So would y'all say all these wave of new breeders is helping create new breeds too? So in a way, it's not a bad thing. Bad's gonna come with it, but in the bad, y'all believe some good's gonna come out of it.
Oh, it's the health. It's the health.
The health improvement. The health.
The health. That's the main thing. It's about the health. Because as long as the dog can live longevity, then that breed can be accepted. But if you talking about dying in 3 or 4 years, no.
Ain't no future for that breed.
No.
And they get better. They lasting longer now. Bullets are lasting longer now.
Right.
And even the nanos, like they're cleaning up. They get better feet, better. They're getting cleaner.
Gotcha. Well, since we're speaking on bullies right now, and that's your breed of choice.
Yeah.
Boy, you brought something special with us today. This is my first time seeing this girl right here, man. Why don't you put her on the table, man, and tell a few people about this girl right here, and explain it for the people, because some people don't really know what a bully is.
Well, they started as pit bulls, and you can see how small that got. She ain't gonna be still. But this is my girl Roxy Reynolds. This is Johnny Bones' daughter. He went to my girl, my pound cake daughter, Shaw Cake. So, she a little more American style. She got a little bit of snout, which I like because the breathing is better. And, Bones put that size on her, man. She gonna be real by the time it's over with.
Now, how old is she?
She's 3 months right now.
Now, this is your own. You don't produce this girl right here. You don't buy her for nobody.
We produced her.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she full of muscle.
Oh man.
Very, very tiny.
I'm gonna try to bring that in, and she got a full tail.
Yeah, and she got full tail. Pretty.
What color is that? What color is that?
That's chocolate.
Chocolate.
Now let me ask y'all this, because that's something I'm dealing with my dogs is color. This girl right here, what would this color be considered in the French world? Because y'all colors denotes a little bit different, where it might be the same.
That's chocolate.
That's chocolate too. So the French world has got chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's chocolate.
You know, you don't see a lot of chocolate Frenchies, though.
No,
I
know.
every one that I see. Like,
That's why I asked about it. You know what I mean? I was like, hold on, what did they don't know that? Well, let me ask you this. I know you had said something just a second ago, and that's interesting. I'm glad you said something about that. I want to build off that. You said where these dogs started from?
I start from pit bulls.
Pit bulls. Let me ask y'all that. Now, this is gonna be crazy right here, y'all. A lot of dogs over the years been mixed with pit bulls, and we know what comes with mixing that pit bull blood in there.
Right.
Does pit bull override everything? And then let me ask y'all this. This is gonna be kind of crazy. I'm sorry I put this out there. Black man. Black man have a baby with any other race, that baby's black. Would y'all kind of say in the same category? Because you say you go to the a shelter, and if that dog got any pit bull in it, it's gonna say pit bull type. They're gonna denote no matter what else is mixed with, it's pit bull. Does pit bull override everything else? The reason I'm asking y'all that because I'm gonna go into something a little a topic after that. Do y'all believe pit bull overrides every other blood that it's mixed with? Does it not become a pit bull? Because they gonna say pit bull mix.
I mean, but
When you sell it, you're not gonna say a pit bull mix.
that's crazy because it can be any dog mix, and if it got muscles, they say pit bull.
Yeah, pit gonna override everything.
Pit bull override everything.
Hey, that's like a spade. A spade gonna kill everything. That's what it is.
And there's a chance that them dog might not have no pit bull.
They say it's been way generations back.
No, because you're right. When you go to the shelter,
Yeah.
man, 9 out of 10 dogs pit bull mix.
Pit bull mix. They gonna denote it, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
No matter what else it's with, it's gonna put that pit bull first. They're gonna denote
That's a
that.
fact.
Now, the reason I asked this is right, and this is a little touchy subject, y'all. Y'all know last year sometime that guy in LA was killed. He was killed. I think he had about 11, 13 bully breeds in his backyard, and that killed him. Well, unalived him. Let me say that. Let me take that killed out of there. Now, just recently, a couple of days ago in LA again, a guy walking 3 of his bully type dogs, which we know are pit bull mixes, was killed at the park. I mean, talking about they mauled this man.
Dogs.
His dog, his personal dog. He was walking 3 of them at the park. And I'm talking about, I'm gonna put a little segment up so y'all can link to that video, man. I'm talking about people's coming out with golf clubs and everything, trying to stop these dogs.
His own dog.
His own dog. And this is the crazy thing. One of the dogs actually walked up into somebody's garage and they recorded them because they stood still because they was like, they didn't want to move and get him because the dog was covered in blood. The dog did nothing to him. The people. But it killed his own owner. We're seeing that more and more in the news. Is it because at the end of the day, no matter what you mix, that pit bull still gonna come to the top eventually?
Put it like this. I look at it like this.
Because they get a lot of bad reputation, but at the end of the day, we're seeing the same dog. I know a lot of people will be like, it's all different breeds. But from where we're from, if somebody get mauled, more than likely it's gonna have some type of pit bull in it.
That's what they're gonna show.
And that's what I'm about to say though. At the end of the day, any dog will bite.
Yeah.
That puppy right there, a bite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. I mean, whether it be a pit bull or a Frenchie or American depressant, anything on bite. You know, anything can turn on you any given moment. At the end of the day, it's all about
animals. At the end of the day, it's not like they got human instincts.
It's all about how they raise.
Yeah,
It's all about how they raise. And evidently, I mean, just truthfully speaking, just from hearing that, you know, it might be some other stuff that went on.
And I believe that because I always looked at, I had dogs all my life. I never had a dog even think about trying to do something to me.
Yeah.
So in my mind, when I see these stories, I wonder, what are these people doing?
Right.
So do y'all believe it's more the owner or what's in the blood of that dog?
It's more the owner.
I say,
You gotta control. You gotta know how to control your dog. any given situation.
Because the reason I bring that up, y'all know 2 years ago over in the UK, we're gonna go deeper with it. Over in the UK, they had a ban of all pit bull, all bully breeds.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because I can't remember that blood out of California. We're gonna go back to California because it seems like that's where a lot of them bullies are coming from that are attacking people. You know what I mean? It came from the same line of dog that was produced in California.
I don't know the line. But yeah, I remember that.
But the reason I bring that back to was something we started with. You got a lot of people getting into this game and they want to breed the bullies. Should they be worried? Should they be mindful of what these dogs are capable of and what they can do? Because that goes back to people are producing and pushing, breed, get these dogs from me, but we're seeing what they're doing.
I think should be experience. You know, if you're thinking about breeding, you need at least need to kind of been around dogs a good bit part of your life because there's a lot that come with it. You know, you have to recognize signs. You got to be able to correct the dog the first time aggressive. You gotta be very aware. So you got to kind of know what's going on. You got to have experience.
I'm gonna put this on JoJo. Joe, I want you to give them the pros and the cons of owning a bully. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the pros is the temperament of it. Like they started, you know, might have started as pit bulls, but I've yet to see a naturally aggressive. Now maybe an XL, you know what I'm saying?
And I will say that all these dogs are XLs.
Yeah, okay.
Which 9 times out of 10 was mixed with some type of master.
Yeah.
So you got the gameness of the pit bull, but then you got a powerful dog now.
And see with that, it's like
dog game.
a dog is they're going to be a dog.
Yeah.
It's going to try to establish dominance, even when it's young. That's why that nice. Sometimes if you got a more aggressive dog, you got to let that dog know that you're not the one to play with. You got to be the pack leader. It's a pack animal. They know you the leader of the pack. They need to know. But that's any breed. You know what I'm saying? You might have even when females in heat, a male is totally different. I can Johnny Holmes knows not to play too much. You know what I'm saying? Not to get out of hand too much. But that's just you got to know how to control your dog. And that's just my belief. If you got to be a little tougher, what some people may not like, then that's just what it is. I'd rather be tough on my dog and he know not to mess with me than him to go chew somebody's arm off. And I've yet to see a bully do that. Now XL, I've heard of the stories of those, but you got to know how to control your dog at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't think bullies kind of.
Yeah, these are the softest dogs I've ever experienced. Man.
Yeah. Like I say, most of the time, I thought about it was the XL, but it seemed like we keep hearing the same thing. What's mixed in it? That pit bull. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of wondering, does there need to be a warning for people that want to get into that breed of dog right there? You know what I mean? Should there be more in the United States? Because, United States, we got a lot of free will and liberties to do what we want. But a lot of times what we do affects people around us.
Right. And
So do there need to be anything, do we need to start putting more limitation on the type of dog certain people can own?
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to put no stipulations on no pit bull either and steer nobody away from buying a pit bull or a bully. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they some good ass dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love bullies, but it's all up to the owner. You know, and I say the owner, but again, it's all up to the breeder too.
Yeah.
Whoever you breed, or whoever you buying from. So
because would you say that go back to like what you were saying last week? What's in the blood of the dog at the end of the day?
Right. Exactly.
That game gonna be game.
That game gonna be game. hey, listen, and now you're 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Now you're 180 pounds.
Coming at you with a mouth.
Yeah, listen. First he was just holding and shaking. Now you're cracking bones.
Different level now.
Would y'all? Let me ask you this: would y'all ever? Because a lot of people I know, I push my dogs as protection dogs. You know what I mean? Because this is one thing I know. I ain't gonna say from experience, but criminals scared of dogs. I ain't never too much or too quick heard of a story where somebody was like, yeah, I did this and the other, or his dog was there.
Yeah, usually if a dog in the house, nobody ain't coming in the house.
Nobody ain't coming in there.
Because you don't know what kind of dog that's in there.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
So you don't know what kind of dog that's in there.
Would you say a dog is more deterrent than a gun?
Not if I got a gun.
But listen, no, hold on. We hear about doors getting kicked in every day.
Yeah.
By known people that will do something to you.
Yeah.
But how often is that happening when there's a dog present? You know what I mean? Like, it seems like a person will go that step further. Because if I got a gun, I ain't worried about your gun.
Yeah.
But what does that dog do?
It just need to give you the warning sign.
Yeah.
It just need to bark, especially if it's night. If it's you sleeping in the bed, you just need the heads up.
Dog gonna bark. He gonna bark.
He gonna bark now. You just let the motherfucker sleeping in the bed with you on some bullshit. But nah. Yeah. All you need just a warning sign. That's it.
Yeah.
If I hear the bark, I'm getting up.
Before we go, man, because we done talked a little while now. That term, would y'all ever spay? What reason would y'all ever spay or neuter a dog? Because I done kind of thought about it. If I get to the point where I'm not breeding the girl no more,
She prolapsed.
maybe looking at it, maybe looking into it. I never spayed or neutered a dog per se. I would more look at spaying a girl before I would neuter a male. But
To me, it depends.
would y'all ever do it, or for what reasons would y'all?
Flaws, health. Flaws will be number one. If you a breeder and you seen this female or this male throwing flaws within puppies, then you just need to kind of stop it right then and there and then move on. So flaws, health. If she done working or he done working, like 2 years of working, then this is retired. Maybe neuter.
Yeah, mainly flaws. I retired a female for throwing hernias, a couple hernias and 2 litters. So they retired her. Mainly that's it. Complications, female, they say she got minimum scar tissue. I might go and get a second opinion, but at the same time though, we're gonna see where she at.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
I think flaws number one.
flaws be main.
That's the main.
That's the main thing. Or if you got a female that can't handle it. You got a female that after a week, she ain't came and she ain't, that Mother Nature ain't kicked in and she ain't taking care of that litter.
Yeah.
That might not be for her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I would spay. I would more so spay a female before I neuter a male.
Yeah.
Only time
That's something about cutting a man's
only time I really neuter a male, if he like throwing like defects as far as like hips or something to do with structure or something like that.
And like I said, I ain't never did it before. The thing I fear is, like I hear a lot of times, it changes up their kind of mental, you know what I mean, their characteristics of, you know what I mean. Like a lot of people will say, especially in my breed of dogs, bigger mastiffs, by doing that, you make a more docile dog. You know what I mean? The male don't be as aggressive. A lot of people try to push that on. You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead and neuter them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take some of that aggression away.
I can be that. Somebody cut off your nuts.
Ooh, you're gonna be seen.
You ain't gonna be mad no more.
What about you, man? So, have you ever spayed a neuter
You
dog?
be hard.
Or what reason would you JoJo?
Oh no, I hadn't been in that situation. I hadn't seen some bloodlines known for prolapses, but just
And truth be told, truth be told, you can breed through prolapse though. I know, I hadn't had that happen, but I know of people that's gonna breed through prolapse. So.
And see, I just say that because I've seen some bloodlines that the dogs prolapse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's common across the.
Now, I've had a female that prolapsed.
Yeah,
but she was still throwing litter.
Yeah. So
but she was a bigger dog. She was 115, 120 pound dog. I don't know if that maybe got something to do with it because they're bigger. They're sitting up off the ground. So I can imagine with y'all dog a prolapse, that thing might be scrubbing.
And you can say a flaw, but let's see how I say it. If you see the flaw already, and you're gonna just make the decision to spay him or neuter him or whatever, Did you see that flaw when he was born? Do you cull it? You know, when do you cull?
Oh, whoa, you know, we're gonna stop.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna stop, y'all, because you know what? Once again, boy, listen, that man done brought up something I've been wanting to talk about.
My bad.
I've been wanting to talk about Coleman. I've been wanting to talk about that because there's people out, we know there's people out there doing it. You know, and it goes back to, I think, competition, you don't want to put something out there. You know what I mean? Especially when you're creating a line of dogs. I don't know.
It's the ethics. Because let's say you done spent $12,000 on a puppy. Well, come out, he about 2-3 months later, he walking on his elbow. You know what I'm saying? You had to see something like that didn't just happen.
Damn.
Right.
So do you not breed this $12,000 product, or you just take a chance to see if you're gonna throw it or not? Even if he can't walk, if he walking on his elbows, do you not?
Shit. First of all, I'm going back to the stud owner. Like, hey, bro, dog, you doing this right here?
Man, you didn't see it as a pup though. He sold it as a pup. He didn't know either.
I didn't see it as a pup either. But shit, now I'm seeing it. What's going on?
You talking about 12,000?
Exactly.
But what you do?
You ain't calling no $12,000 pup.
Do you Photoshop it to hide it and don't never pop out in the show?
What I want to speak on next week is, as breeders, you personally, you're producing a line of dogs. Is culling a necessity sometimes? Because it goes back to how we started this up. You got a lot of breeders. And the reason breeders, I would say too, are being produced because we got to get rid of these dogs. So, hey man, I got the dog right here. Boy, you do this, I'm going to call on with you. And boy, you be able to do this. Where back in the days, the old schoolers, they wouldn't even, them dogs, you never even knew about them.
No.
You know what I mean? So we're going to touch on that. You know what I mean? What y'all experience is there, because these are animals too, at the end of the day. They're animals. Some people put a lot of stock in them. Some people, they just animals. You know what I mean? So where's that line of, or what would y'all do, or what do y'all know about culling? We don't talk about that. Basically, I got a buddy up in Travelers Rest, man. He was a big dog, man, back in the days. I talked to him a couple of years. I want to say he still got some stuff up there, but yeah, I'm gonna get with him, man. I'm gonna get his opinion on it, man. I want to share that with y'all next week. I'm gonna ask him personally what he used to do in them situations. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know I'm kind of right now limited to game dogs, but we know it ain't only game dog. There's still breeders out there where might be Frenchies, might be Shar-Peis, might be, you know what I mean? When you're creating and you're really in the lab and you got these 4 females and these 2 males and you producing 4 litters a year, but you ain't at that point where you trying to sell nothing, what are you doing? We're going to talk about that because, like I said, there's different levels of this breeding. Some people want to sell it. Some people want to get to that point where they're producing that ultimate dog. But can you do that when you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
We're going to say that.
With that being said, man, hey, well, it was another good episode, man. Appreciate sitting down with y'all, taking the time out y'all schedule because y'all, hey, we work, y'all, different schedules, man, but we take that time to come together, man, sit down, chop it up at the same time, share this information with y'all, man. So that being said, man, I want to wish everybody a good one. I want to get some parting words.
This is Jeremy, JT Frenchies. I'm out.
Say it, word for the Bulls.
JoJo Sockhack Exotics.
And we're part of the K9 podcast, y'all. See y'all next time.
Peace.
We out.